So much is happening with this inauguration today, and it's Martin Luther King Day. May he rest in peace. But so much is happening with this inauguration today. There's so much that's about to happen with this system that's just going to be flipped upside down. Number one, the finance system is about to change with crypto, XRP, all of these things. My husband is the expert in that wealth management for our family and understanding how to move and invest in those things. And so he's teaching me what's about to happen. And it's like, guys, this world's about to be flipped in a different type of era. It's not going to be anything that you are used to. America's going to look a lot different. I also think it's interesting how Trump was just saying that he is actually going to release the papers from JFK's assassination, from Martin Luther King's assassination, and it seems like America's going to be flipped over. It seems like a lot of things that were done in the darkness are going to come to light. It also seems like a time where you're just not sure what to make of this, because we just know the history of both Democratic and Republican parties and do not support either one necessarily. But there is so much going on that you need to pay attention. You need to be tuned in, whether you are happy about this or not. You need to understand what this means for you and your family. You need to understand, okay, do I want to stay here and go through this time for the next 4 years, or do I want to go elsewhere and explore Mexico, explore Seychelles, South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Mauritius, Ghana? You know, do you want to branch out a bit and see what's out there and see if you can live a better life outside of the West? I definitely see what's going on with the American inauguration right now as a way to make America great again type deal. But I don't want you to lose sight that BRICS is still growing. I believe Nigeria is still wanting to grow BRICS now. Nigeria is a powerhouse in Africa. Nigeria and South Africa are two powerhouses, and those powerhouses being a part of BRICS changes a lot of things. I think this is a monumental, pivotal time where a wealth transfer is going to happen. And I think at first it may look like it makes Europe great again. I saw on one of my husband's things that he shows me with his finance stuff, MEGA, MEGA, make Europe great again. Understanding that this is the movement that's being backed and understanding what role you want to play in it. Saying, okay, do I want to support the Make Europe Great Again movement, Make America Great Again, or, do you want to divest somewhat and use your resources that you acquire to buy property elsewhere, to build elsewhere, or to build in multiple territories? You're not even restricted to just one area. Once you're outside of the West and you see how regular humans live, and you see people just live a much slower pace of life, they're just much cooler, much more calm, Every time we go out and meet somebody new, the local Mauritians, they're very welcoming, very kind. They're like, oh, where are you from? Just very peaceful. There's just this zenness and peace that's available in Africa and available also in parts of Asia, because I have family that has lived in Thailand for some time on both my side and my husband's side. And so we really get this well-rounded view of what America really looks like as a fallen society, and what this looks like on all stand fronts from all continents. Like, this is going to be such a huge move. And I think I'm most afraid for those of you that are currently in America that don't understand the things that are coming, that think everything's just going to be normal, or you're not really understanding how to receive your own leverage from this time, because there is a way to get leverage. Maintain your skill, maintain your trade, but also invest in different stocks, invest in different crypto, invest in XRP, invest in diversifying these things, because the hands of the diligent make rich, but the hands of the sluggard come to naught. And the scriptures say, my son, lead not a beggar's life. I know I preach this to our children all the time. My sons, my daughters, lead not a beggar's life. And so I want to come on and express that same thing to you, because this is a critical time. But the cost of inaction is going to be a deep regret, and could possibly be an experience of desolation that you just don't want to go through. Because mind you, we also have everything that's happening right now with the California wildfires, and we're only in January. We're only at day 21 with the inauguration. And so this is the time for you to get in position, acquire knowledge that you don't have. Me and my husband, we love courses, we love books. We're constantly reading, learning, and speaking with mentors. That's just something we do, and something we've realized even with the people we serve and Black Educators Amplified is that they also value education and are very educated people, which is why they would even join a mastermind mentorship program, because only the people who value knowledge and education in this time are going to make it. Because I guarantee you, the people perish for the lack of knowledge. This starts as a spiritual principle from the Bible, but it is so true in a practical sense as well. People perish for the lack of knowledge, and the lack of knowledge is fear and stagnancy. And so I urge you to be blessed, to be prosperous, to make the right decisions, to make a quick, wise decision, to move while you can get on the uptrend, and diversify and decrease your expenses. Because if you're investing and decreasing your expenses, you're going to live your best life by default. Shalom, shalom.